be told I've already made this video once, but the quality was so bad because it is so dark. I have to remake it again on my nice camera. So, hi everybody, it's been a month and I am back finally with a bit of an update and some tea because it's cold in my room. Although it's 80 degrees outside, my room is never warm. Sad fact of life. So I have some updates today, some sad news and some happy news, but we'll get onto that in a bit. First, I'd like to show you some of the things that I recently picked up. I went out on a bit of a dolly date with my friend Alex. We went to when he lost his shoe, we went to an antique doll show and I got a couple things. Yeah. It's nice. Also, if you can't tell, my room has been rearranged. I'm not in my usual filming space. I have been rekondo and I completely redid my room setup, and this is my dolly space. I've got my closets here and I'll do them in a second, but going back to the first thing, I got Rendds a little red jacket. It's a little vintage thing. It's got a little Japanese pin. I wasn't sure if it was from like a prefecture from a specific school. I had it on my red randoseru that I got from my Goodwill a couple of years ago, and it fell off, and I was sad, and so I threw away the thing that it had come on because every time I saw it, it kind of made me sad that I lost the piece, and then I found it, and now I can't stick it back to where it came from, so I just put it on his jacket because Rendds is a Japanese name and he looks cute. So this was $2. And I've hemmed the sleeves because they're a bit long with hot glue because that's the kind of seamstress I am. I've made all of his clothes actually. I'll show you. I'll show you all the clothes that I've made for him and why I'm excusing the use of hot glue for his sleeves. Okay, this is the pile. I'm pretty sure I went through it in another video. Can't you see? I don't know. This pile of clothes, all handmade by yours truly, for this little guy who doesn't fit standard size clothing. Except for this thing, which is the other $2 thing I got at the antique show. It's cute too. It's got like kind of a thin material and lace everywhere. Don't know how he's gonna wear it, but it looks cute. Also, these shoes, you saw me looking for one of them in the beginning. They're USD sized, yet they fall off. And I've even got like tissue paper stuck in the toes so that they don't fall off, but they do. No matter what, I could just barely touch the back and they would just slide off. It drives me insane. So if you have any advice for what I can do to make sure that his shoes don't get lost in the abyss, please let me know. And I'll be very grateful. There's another doll somewhere around here, and he also got things with the doll show. Everyone's buried. You can tell I've just made this video and I have to remake it. It's okay. This little boy, my little Gucci boy, he got this red felt jacket. It cost me $1 and I was a little worried because it's like felt and it wasn't even lined. Can you believe it? Not even lined. And he's got a little Gucci bow on his jacket because I kind of stuck it on there. I got this from the actual Gucci store in a big city near me. And they would give them away as like little perfume samples, so they'd spray it onto like a ribbon and you could wear it on your wrist. But I'd rather my little boy be a little Gucci boy. And he's got a little Blythe bag, a little black Blythe bag. Because this little boy who is behind me, ta-da! This is his doll, and I always thought of him really liking black cats. Isn't they cute? He's also got a new wig on, don't know if you can tell. At the doll show, I got some more wigs, and I ended up having 3 blonde wigs. So I dyed one with a Sharpie and some alcohol to dilute the color. A fair warning, it could stain, but as long as you don't get it on the head cap and you don't do it directly on your doll's head, I haven't had any issues so far. He's very cute. Very much in love with this little boy. Anything else update? Yes! Oops! We're just gonna set him here. It's gonna be a bit of a hot mess this video, but it's okay because we're gonna try again at making more frequent videos. Where is he? This little guy. In my clearing out of my room, I got rid of a lot of my stuffed animals, but one of the things had a little bell in it, so I stuck it in his head, and it is so much fun. I pick him up and he rings. I set him down and he rings. Ah, it's fun. He's like an actual like plushie now. It's a lot of fun. Speaking of, so I have a doll bag for him because all my other dolls had bags, and I felt bad that he didn't. And Maya also had a bag, but I was sad because it wasn't 100% like my own bag. So this is my bag. I'll show you this in a second, but this is my bag. It is a holographic one I got in Harajuku, but you can also get them for like 20 bucks on AliExpress. It's got like a BTS Suga plushie in the front and some charms on the side. It's really cute Suga charm from a really cute artist. And this is the one that I made for Maya. It is also holographic. My mom and my sister got this for me. And it used to have like a little pocket right here. If I can hold on. It used to have a little pocket right there. But I cut it out and then I cut like a little cat shape out of it. And I stuck in a piece of plastic. And now he's got his own little Ita bag. And now we have matching charms. So, oops, I'm gonna knock someone over. He's got the Jungkook one and I got the Suga one. So here we are at our fandom ways. He's also got a little Tata. These are BTS boy band members, if you don't have any idea who they are. Yeah, I think it's really cute. So let's keep them together. Oh, I also, in the bag, oops, he's gone. I'm so sorry, little boy. I got my little, what do you call it, bento box. It's like a little pencil sharpener, but it is so cute. I love it. You can open it up, and it's got like a little scene. Yeah, it's cute, very cute. Oh. Sorry if I'm like talking really fast. It's really cold down here. Surprisingly cold. I think because it gets so hot in the day, all of a sudden at night it's freezing for some reason. One little last update for dolly things. Don't know if you recognize this little boy, but this is my former little Maya. So this little doll has given me no end of grief. I had him, I think I got him in 2014. He's a solo sweet Rendds. Sweetest, cutest little thing in the world, but he is so hard to figure out a character, and I don't even know if this is his final decided decision. Right now his name is Daniel. He is formerly Little Maya and now is Daniel, and he was formerly like 5 bajillion other names. But this is Daniel Lee. And he's got a really silly name, Daniel Lee Poppy Seed. It's a character I came up with when I was like 16, and he's a very lonely soul, and he likes bears. Hence the little Winnie the Pooh and the jingly bells. I think you can tell I really like bells. Little bell here and little boy and his jingly bells. This little boy is sad enough. He's got like a big crack on his nose from where I've dropped him too many times. I'm very rough with him. I think it's because he's too plushy. He's just too much of a plushie for me to really think about. Ah yes, some boy who was hiding here. I lied, that's not the last dolly update. This is what happens when... Okay. This little boy finally got some socks in. Congratulations, now his feet won't get stuck in his shoes. Okay, I love my A-Zone. I love their bodies, I love the proportions. I don't like really how loosey-goosey they can become. But what really gets me is whenever you put their shoes on, you have to have socks on them or their feet will get stuck in the shoe, and it drives me insane. So the foot will always just come off inside. So now we have solved that problem. Less than $2 socks from AliExpress. And I think he's very cute. He's actually the Moonlight Boy Utah. Came out in like 2012. Super cute. I actually was expecting when I first got Jin. Okay, I don't know why he's waving his arms out. When I first got Jin, I expected like them to be the exact same height, but they're not. And I wanted him to be smaller, but I don't mind it too much. I think they're very cute. So if you wanted to see A-Zone extra small next to a what do you call this? Mascot doll feline, heavily modded feline. Yeah, there you go. He's also just a tiny bit shorter because I did mod his thigh joints. Yeah, I like him a lot. So let me just double check. That's all my dolly updates for now, in terms of the dolls I have at the moment. But I have some sad news on my part, but maybe exciting in future news. a week ago tomorrow, my childhood dog passed away, and we were actually right here when he left us. I was right next to him, and it was absolutely heartbreaking experience. I would not wish that on anyone. I had a very hard time this past week trying to get some sort of sense of normalcy back in my life about him. And that night, as I was lying in bed, all I could think about was there was this YouTuber, and her name was Denali Wen, and I can't exactly remember what her name is. Oh, I think it's Adventure Denali. On her old YouTube channel, she would post often about this doll that she had named Kepu, who was based off of a dog that she had, and she was really heartbroken about him passing away. And so she made a doll to honor him, and I thought that was a really amazing idea at the time. And then when my dog, Micah, he passed away, I wanted to do the same thing and try to honor him. So I'm getting a doll in, and I probably will not do a box opening because I think it'll be too heartbreaking of an experience, but I will definitely show you who he is. I'm not going to say who he is at the moment, and I hope you will be equally excited for him as I am, because I miss my dog dearly, and he was very special to me. So yeah, that's about all I have for now. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, talking about a doll, I completely forgot him. He's over on the side. I will tell you one thing. He's gonna be an SD size doll. He will be SD sized, and he will be the third member of my big boy crew. So here's River. This is the doll I'm sculpting at the moment. He's based off of a K-pop member, BTS Suga. It's the same guy who has a plushie on the bag. It's the same dude. And a very frizzy wig. One last thing I'm gonna tack in because I wanted to add this. When I was talking about my dog who recently passed, I made this little necklace in his honor. And it looks like this. I don't think I'm in focus anymore, but it's one of those lockets that have like an opening that you can pull open. And it's got a lock of his hair in it. So some people might think it's a bit creepy, but it was the hair I trimmed from around his ears, and that was always my favorite part of him. This is kind of a weird pose, but so I just kind of have this with me to remember him and to love him. So there you go. Just wanted to add that in there. Right, goodbye actually now.